This thing better be working. Else I'm gonna start fighting people. Okay. Hello everybody. And we are live. So hopefully I don't scare the hell out of everybody. And yeah. It's funny, the moment I went to start this was the moment that my landlords came home upstairs. So that's kind of cool. Uh, yeah, it's not cool at all, actually. um, Also, talking kind of weird again because I'm a genius and I managed to bite my lip literally like the day that I was just like I'm gonna do a live stream and then I posted my status about it. Like a minute later, I bit my lip and I was just like, ah, not again. So yeah, that happened. So I'm gonna be kind of my expressions are gonna be all like the same, just like Kristen Stewart kind of expressions. Just you know, oh no, what is happening? What are we going to do? Oh my god, and then that kind of stuff. But yes, so hello guys, welcome. Um, yeah, I don't know how many people are gonna join today. Last time was pretty good, but that was because it was the first time. So we'll see how many people join today. But yes, hello, hello, hello. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well. Um, yeah, I finally got myself a new scarf. Woo! Yeah. So I'm happy with my scarf. Uh, it's long overdue because my old one looked badass, but this one is huge. This thing is like just enormous. So, but yeah, it's whatever. I love my old one though. My old black, white, and gray scarf. It was so sassy. Oh my god! But now it's all gone. Ugh. But yeah, so hopefully if you guys can hear me clearly and stuff like that, is it clear? Is it clear? Let me know so I can fix everything now before before we continue on and it's all messed up. Yeah. And I can't really check unless I turn on my speakers, which would be a stupid idea because it would just be like echo, echo, echo. So yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And my chat looks like it's frozen, so let's refresh the page, of course, as usual. Okay. Yes, yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Okay. Yes. So yeah, we had some questions already before we even started, which is always good. But yeah, let's get this ball rolling. Who is like I don't even know who's all here. I announced this on Facebook, but people are probably like, oh wow, there's a huge delay today. Jeez. I was like loud and clear, but I talked about that 20 minutes ago. Yeah, so basically that means I'm gonna be talking to myself for the next like 45 minutes, and then waiting for you guys to respond to the stuff that I said yesterday. So that's good. But yeah. So oh yeah, all week was basically me like rinsing my mouth with salt water to try to get rid of the sore because I bit it right at the front. And I was eating an apple too. I'm just like I'm gonna be healthy, and then I just bit myself up. So whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Did I miss any places I was supposed to talk about? I don't know. Oh, I'll post it on my Skype as well. That's what I'll do. I'm not even online on Skype. Should I be online on Skype? Probably not, but whatever. I'll put it to online anyways and post it on here. Uh, yeah. All right. There we go. Don't know what this is. What the? All right. Yeah, so I already do have questions to start, so that's kind of cool. We can jump into that in a second. That wasn't French. but I felt like saying it like that. And yeah, we'll we'll get it started. And we'll get it started in here. That's not creepy at all, Peter. But thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll start in on questions. So, moms with an S, which is hard for me to say, by the way, um, asked, yeah, do I draw for pleasure or to become a pro? And that's pretty easy for me to answer. Uh, a professional basically is just if you get paid, right? Like that's what makes you professional. If you're not getting paid, then you're still like you're an aspiring professional, I guess. But the moment you get paid, then you become a professional, which is kind of funny. I guess a pro, which is like like I'm the best of the best. That's different, but that's not what we're talking about. But yeah, so I mean, I already am a professional in that sense because I've been paid, but I'm not trying to become the best at all because I don't care. I just uh, I just want to use my skills and whatnot to help me to tell stories and assist with these videos. That's really the most important thing to me. These videos. I'm not using YouTube to gain an audience to like buy my prints or to buy my book in the future, whatever. I'm not using YouTube as like a side promotional tool to help with my art thing. YouTube is my main thing, and I almost feel like I'm using the art to to get people in and check out the YouTube because I feel like it's way more me when I'm doing YouTube. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, and by the way, if you see me like I'm jumping around, I'm not answering questions and stuff like that, it's just because of the lag. You were slow, not me. I hate you. Okay, cool. So, and then Penny, I'll never be able to say this. As a digital nomad. What the F? What the F? Okay, let's see. Um, yes, the best that no one ever was. Okay, so I'm copying down these questions too, but like sometimes I guess later on they're gonna start coming fast. But anyways, so Penny, Kalke, KK? Is the L silent? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, said do you have anything in particular that inspires those ideas? Haha. Um, yes, yes. The things that I want to do, and like, I mean, I don't know, the whole idea that I had, like the whole main idea for, I guess, for my direction with my channel and stuff like that. That idea as a whole inspires littler ideas to be built up underneath it. So it's kind of like I have umbrella ideas, right? So on the channel, right, I have art tips, life blips, and now I have romance in Japan, and I'm going to be doing a couple other different series that have to do with Japan and my life there and whatnot. But I'm still in Canada, by the way, so give it a break. You know what I'm saying? Give it a break. All right, yeah. So what? So basically, those are the umbrellas, right? And underneath the umbrella, under the umbrella tree, you guys remember that cartoon? No, okay. There are little sub things, right? So, okay, let's take the Japanese idea, for instance. Or actually, no, okay, we'll take Art Tips, Life Flips. So, under Art Tips, Life Flips, I know that like the main idea, the umbrella, is that it is life advice that can be given to creatives while you guys watch me draw, so you can pick up little ideas and tips about how I work, and see some cool things you might want to do. But yeah. But hold on, let's copy that down. Jeez, I'm going too fast myself. Yeah. So basically underneath that, right, it's just like, okay, I can pick art that I can draw, which has nothing to do with anything because I don't care. And then I can pick a topic underneath the umbrella, right? I'm going to be helping people. So what helps people? Oh, here we go. This is an idea that I have. This is something that I talked about this week. And then I'm able to find something, and that inspires me, right? So the main umbrella inspires me. And then underneath the Japanese thing, right, because I'm just like, okay, it's about Japan, and it's about romance. So what kind of ideas can I do? Oh, okay, cool. So there's this event. I can make it romantic. Even if it's not actually romantic, I'm going to be like, oh, this is funny. So I'm going to force it into a romantic situation, right? And then that's how I come up with all these ideas. I'm just like, how could this be romantic, right? So it's like, again, so I have the main thing, like right here, And then I have like, okay, let's see. So like for my last video, right, which was Gyan Matsuri. So it's like I have this idea, romance in Japan, and over here I have Gyan Matsuri. And now I have 15 different ideas that come off of that. Oh, how could I make it romantic? How could I make it funny? How could I make it inspiring? How could I also give you guys information about it? Okay, cool. Got all these ideas. Write some stuff down. And then I'm just like, okay, now I need some illustrations that are going to assist with that, that are going to help me tell this main overall story. So then I work on those different pictures and I plan it all out. And I get some cool stuff, some stuff that might make people go, whoa, oh my God, that's crazy. You know, that kind of stuff. And then there you go. That's how I stay inspired. That's also why haven't been really just sketching for sketching's sake, because I only have time because I have to do like 15 pictures, 15 illustrations for a video. So, you know, yeah, yeah. Okay, so um, yeah, so Fresh Grooves, Fresh Grooves, asks, would you ever travel the world as a digital nomad? Well, I think Android Jones is already on that. He's been doing that for a while. If you guys don't know Android Jones, well, what's wrong with you? He's awesome. He's a digital live painter, and he goes to shows like all around the world. Like he's like I think he calls himself a digital like alchemist or something like that. Yeah, and he goes around the world. He goes to concerts and stuff like that. And he draws and like live painting and stuff like that. But it's all like random chaos stuff. So it's basically everything that I love about art, and it looks amazing, and it goes along to the music, and people are all like, you know, they're all high and drunk and stuff, so they're all like, oh, what am I doing with my life? And then, yeah, they watch him, and they're like, what? And then they just get down. It's awesome. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be traveling, but I'm mostly gonna be traveling from here, and then I'm gonna go to, and then I'm gonna be going to Japan, and I'm gonna be traveling all around Japan, and I'm gonna be giving you guys like tours of cities and tours of locations and foods and all that other stuff, and that's gonna be crossing over into the into the romance in Japan series, and then a spin-off side sister series that I'm doing as well, and I'm gonna be doing some other stuff like that. So basically, my channel is gonna become like an artistic, inspirational travel blogging channel thingy, the thingy, thing, the thing, the thing, the thing. Yeah. I don't know now. Okay. Um. Okay. So Asmin Gaming, cool, cool, said, "Can you tell us, please, when did you start to draw?" And sorry if you answered this already. Actually, yeah, I posted this. I have a video about it. A few videos ago, I put my online sketchbook videos, and in that I actually talk about when I started to draw, and I talked about like my experiences, what I did, all this other stuff. So if you wanted like a full in-depth version of my beginnings, I guess you can go watch that video. I liked it. I thought it was funny, but yeah, so, but yeah, I started, I think, well, I don't know, I started drawing when I was younger. Like, I was in grade 7, and my friend was drawing, and I was just like, whoa, what is this magic? And so then I tried it, and I drew, like, once, and then I stopped, and then I went to high school, and I drew every once in a while, like, twice a year or something like that. And then it wasn't until I was 21 where I was just like, I want to be serious because I suck at everything else, and I started doing art and whatnot. And then yeah, I tried so many different things while I was growing. But yeah, if you want the full story, go watch the video, my online sketchbook, or how I started drawing, or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, go check that out, and you'll see the full answer. Okay. Deep Mitsuki said, I've spent this whole month playing video games and feeling depressed and not working. How do I work again? Help make it better with magic. Well, yeah, the first thing you need to do is, go to your local magician. They should help you. They have powers. They're a bit more powerful than me because I mean I can help you through the screen, but they can actually they have wands and stuff, right? They can help you with that kind. No, honestly, yeah, it is kind of what Brian said. Although I know it's hard because getting hooked on a game, it's really easy. And and sometimes it's like it's a circle, right? It's like you feel depressed because you're playing the game, but if you're not like you can't get inspired because you want to play the game all the time. I get it. So what I always did was I made the game my reward because I figured, why feel guilty about gaming if I have time to game, right? Like I have to take a break anyways, so or else I'm gonna burn out. I know I'm gonna burn out, so I should probably do something as a reward. So I figured, okay, if I bust my ass all day long, I work as hard as I possibly can. I do everything on my schedule that I have to do. At the end of the day, I'm allowed to game for however long, right? Like I can get off of work at the end of the day, game for a while, get some inspiration. I mean, this goes even more if you're like, if you're going for concept art or something like that, or some sort of position where you kind of have to know what's going on in games. It's a good excuse. It helps you, but but you're allowed to have fun outside of art. It's just it's allowed. So but a lot of people they make it this, they put this stigma on it, like, no, if you're an artist, art all day long, all night long. If you want it, then you can't do anything else, yada yada. No. I think balance is key, because for a lot of those people, let's say, I live and breathe this, it's all I do, yada yada yada. You always catch these guys in different countries and stuff giving talks on that kind of stuff, and you're just like, what else are you doing in those countries? Are you just going and doing these speeches and studying and working in your hotel room? Probably not, considering the pictures that you're posting on Instagram. It's like, some people love traveling and that's their break and that's their thing, and some people like video games. And in a day like today, where video games are like a serious thing, I don't see any problem with it. So just, make sure that you do it in moderation. Don't let it take over completely. Just you make sure that you use it as your reward. That way you feel really good when you're playing, and you feel really good while you're working. Get it? Yeah? And then after a while, it becomes kind of just cool. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Penny, for that you said that my attitude is inspiring. That's awesome. Yeah. Yes, his work does look like acid. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but they're not going that fast right now, so that's all right. Okay. Okay. Thank you for writing that down. Yes. Okay. The hell? Yeah, Bob Meatbag does watch a lot of game let's plays from what I've heard as well. So yeah, I mean that works too if that's what you want to do. But if you actually want to play, then you're allowed to. Okay, so Jin asked me a question. This is an interesting question. Okay, so Jin Gearfield, it's almost like Garfield, except it's not at all. At all. It says, is getting good at art, is getting good art your only goal, or do you also want to achieve something, like giving your vision or opinion on this world? Well, if you're new, you wouldn't know, so, all right. Yeah, no, I've been saying this for a while. Art is, getting good at art, I don't care. Like, I feel I want to be as good as I need to be to pass along a message. And to be honest with you, you don't have to be that good to do that. I could have started this a long time ago if I knew, but I didn't know that this is what I wanted to do. It took me a long time to get to this point. I jumped around like crazy, just thinking like, I thought that I wanted to do this, so I tried it. I thought that I wanted to do that, so I tried that. I just jumped all over the place. And eventually I realized, okay, I want to tell stories and I want to inspire people and I want to be a voice rather than just a hand or just a picture and a name behind it, So that's why I'm here talking to you right now. This is what I want to do right here. This is what I'd like to do. Even if I were able to get up on the stage and talk to an audience and stuff like that, that kind of stuff is what I'd want to do. If I can tell stories in some sort of interesting way, even if I was doing skits, I think I'd be happy doing skits as well, because it's just like entertaining people, making people laugh, making people feel some sort of emotion is really exciting to me. And I maybe it's my ADD, my ADHD that makes it hard for me to just focus on one thing. But just being like, okay, I'm gonna spend 50 hours just working on just this one picture. I just don't like it. I like having to do all of these different things, right? Script writing, setting up like these shots and stuff like that, doing storyboarding, getting the art all together, getting all the voice acting stuff together, putting in sound effects and sound and stuff like that. That's fun. That's really, really fun for me. I don't know why. I might be crazy, but whatever. And I mean, I'm liking the writing side of it too. I am planning on putting up a blog. I'm going to be making a website soon, and it's going to have like my romantic travel list and my romantic thing list on it, so you guys will be able to like see the videos and then read a little bit extra that I have to say about it, and comment on there. Just have a little community thing going on there. I think it'll be kind of cool because I can set it up in my own nice little pretty way. And then I'm also gonna have like inspiration corner where I might put like daily quotes or something like that. And I'm gonna have the videos up, the art tips videos and stuff like that. I'm also gonna have like a little voting area where you guys can vote for, like, if you want to hear certain things on a certain week, I can make videos for that and whatnot. I think it'll be more organized. So yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the story behind the hat. Dota. What? Oh, you're playing Dota. That's why you're man. Come on. All right. Let's see. Okay. How can I speak more often? Sorry, moms. I didn't really understand. Hello, Necrotext. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're having trouble finding inspiration. Well, yeah, inspiration. Like I was saying earlier, yeah, I think if you have your umbrella thing, then it's a lot easier to find your inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna use CT as an example because I love using CT as an example because he's so inspiring to me, and I mean, I try not to tell him as much, but he doesn't really care. So, F you, CT. All right. Basically, with him, right? He has like, he does fan art because he loves certain fandoms and whatnot, right? But he also has the anime project, and that is his thing. That's right here. That is the umbrellas. And underneath it, he can draw anime doing this, anime doing that, different type of motions, exploring different possibilities with her as a character. And then he also has different characters in the story, right? So we've got like, the twins, and we've got that black chick, and we've got all these new characters that are coming out and whatnot, and he's got all of these different things. He can literally never run out of inspiration because he's got this thing above it that's actually like, powering his source. For me, back in the day, the thing that made me draw was that I wanted to get better, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I figured if I continued drawing, then I would find something that I'd like to do, and I guess eventually I did by going through lots of experiences and mostly just going through tons of failures, right? Like I realized, okay, I don't really like doing this. I don't like concept art. I don't really like doing illustration. I don't really like working for people that much. Like, I mean, I have clients who I love like crazy, and I'll continue working for them for as long as I can. But like, as a whole, I don't really like going out there and looking for these types of jobs, right? So, oops, what the hell? Yeah, so, through drawing all this time and learning and getting better, I was finding and figuring out and learning stuff about myself. So, that's, yeah. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay. Penny is asking, what type of music do you like? And yeah, it was asked. I like trip hop, and I like instrumentals and stuff. I like classical music as well, but I don't really know all the titles and stuff that much. I like this. There's this guy. He does digital classical music. I'll try to post something about it later, but it's so good. Yeah. So yeah. And then lately I've been listening to Femme, which is something mention mannequins, something. Yeah. But yeah, they are awesome, and they have this song called F Boys Get Money, and the beat is crazy. Freaking CT got me watching it, listening to that dance song. Can't stop, won't stop, rocking to the rhythm, because we get down, baby, we get down. Okay. Yeah, so I love that song. It's so good. So Femme is my week thing that I'm doing this week. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, and guys, thank you for giving advice in the chat room and stuff like that. That's really cool that you guys are talking amongst yourselves and everything. I'm not the only one with the best answers in the world, so everybody can help. Let's see. And yeah, actually, you guys are right. Yeah, burning out can be the answer. Like you might be burning out, and taking a break is always good. It's important. You gotta you got to kind of study moderation, right? You can't just keep going. Like, look at me right now. I'm not drawing at all. Most people are like, draw all the time, 24 hours a day. Draw. If you're not drawing, then you're sleeping. And it's like, okay, no. How about I don't do that? You know, everybody works in a different way. Some people are able to just draw, and those guys have hand injuries now. So for the rest of us, we're allowed to take breaks. We are allowed to learn and work in a different way. That's just, you know, it's up to you. You just got to find out what your type of moderation is. You know, okay, cool. Okay, let's see. So do we have another question? Um. You're not that late, Kenko. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, okay, so Jasmine Sparks is asking, would you say you're satisfied with your work, and which pieces are you most proud of? Um, um, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I finish a piece and I'm kind of satisfied. I'm like, oh, you know, this works. But lately, I'm like, I don't really care. Like, for the most part, I get it to a point where it's doing what I want it to do. That's the important thing to me. But my art is a tool. It's kind of like, uh, I don't even know. It's kind of like, I guess, like in a game, right? Where it's like, I don't know how to describe it properly. It's if it's doing what I need for it to do, right? If I'm just like, I need people to see a city that inspires them, and then I draw a city and it doesn't inspire, then it's failed. But if I draw a city and it's just like, oh, that looks like a real city and it's kind of vast and I like the lighting, all that stuff, then it's done what it's supposed to do, and that's where I feel happy at that moment because it's doing what it needs to at that moment. But yeah, I haven't really done like an illustration in a while. I'm doing assets. I'm doing assisting images to help tell a story that's working in a different way. Because before, in a regular illustration, right? You know, you have the canvas, you do the composition, and you set everything up, and you make it all crazy, and you put like 6 to 20 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less, into that picture. For me, I'm putting in like an hour, 2 hours per picture, and I'm splitting them up into different pieces and whatnot because I'm using them for a totally different reason now, right? And I'm creating the images in a different way. I'm creating experiences rather than creating an image, right? Even for my art tips light flips, you see multiple things happening at the same time. You see colors changing throughout the video, right? That's because I'm trying to create an experience over just creating like, oh, I'm just gonna draw, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, flip the canvas, flip it again. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the final picture. The final picture is beautiful. For me, I'm like, I want you guys to enjoy the whole thing. I want you to enjoy, the little particles flying around. I want you to enjoy the music, how it mixes with that. I want you guys to enjoy the fact that the background is being painted and suddenly the character in the foreground stands up and walks. I want you to enjoy that there's a bunch of birds being drawn and there's a building being drawn and whatnot, and then one of the birds turns and flies away. I want you guys to get that kind of stuff out of it rather than just being like, oh man, the end result's awesome. I want you guys to be like, wow, this whole video was great. That's kind of it for me right now. Why is my chat not updating? Whatever, I can still read some of these questions. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. It's finally updating. So Ree Chung asked, do you think of selling your artwork like an Etsy store? Some of your artwork is amazing and it's worth buying. I do have 2 stores actually. I don't really promote them very much because I'm an idiot. I have a Society 6 and I have an imprint, and so I should probably link those. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what sleep is either. I don't know. Yeah, I do. But I do have 2. I do have 2 sites. Yeah, I think my imprint is like no. I think my imprint's Siege Art or Siege. I don't know. I'm gonna go check right now actually. Because Society 6. Yeah, my Society 6 is Siege Art. And I don't know what my imprint is, but I'm gonna put a bunch of new stuff on there. But yeah, this is. Oh, wait. What the? I'm not allowed to put my own comments in here? Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. Here we go. Yeah, it's at the bottom of my updated description if you want to see what my Society 6 is. And there's my store. I should put more stuff in there, but I don't know. I've never really had much luck with selling art back in the day, so I just kind of stopped caring. Let's see. Um, I'm just trying to find questions right now because this chat's going so slow. Okay, so what kind of tools do I use traditionally and digitally? I use Photoshop. I use Paint Tool Sai. I use Painter, Corel Painter. I use whatever else I feel like on that day. You know, sometimes I mean I've used Paint a couple times just randomly because I felt like it. And traditionally, I mostly just use Colorase because it's my favorite, and then ballpoint pen. And yeah, so Colorase, if you guys haven't seen it before, it is. Hold on, let me check, get my screen up so I can actually see what if I'm showing you. Yeah, Colorase is this. So yeah, oh, that's gonna be blurry as hell. Okay, yeah, so this thing is a Colorase, and it's got a red. Yeah, it's got red tip on this one at least. You can get like multiple colors and whatnot. Some of them are like the ones that kind of disappear. But yeah, so I love it. So whatever. Yeah. Oh, copyright free music. I got mine from CT. Yeah, CT gave me his music and he gave me permission to use it. So it rhymed. Yeah. So yeah, I got lucky with that. Being friends with a musician who's awesome. So yeah, it kind of helps. And also, I wanted cool music with my stuff. I wanted it to have like a cool ass beat. So yeah. Yeah. But then like for some other videos where I need other types of sounds, YouTube itself has a library of music. I'm not sure how many songs, but they do have a library and you can go and just download music from there and use them in your videos for royalty free. So you should go and check that out. All right, baby girl. Okay. Um, let's see. Who is messaging me on Facebook? What the girl, get in this chat. Okay. Um Does anybody else have a problem when they start way more drawings and finishing them? No. I mean, I guess some people do, but no, not me. I'm a special snowflake, son, daughter, whatever. All right. Um, yeah, I guess that happens too. For me, it's more like I know what I need, and I storyboard first now for the video, so it just I'm able to kind of be like, okay, there's a start and here's the finish, and so then I just do the whole thing. So you know, I do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mikey's? Mikey's Monarchs. You're welcome. Yeah, I got held up at a friend's party. Oh no! Stop pouring that alcohol in my mouth. Oh my God! No! No more cake! Ah! Free pizza! Get away from me! Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Yeah. Dashy, yeah. Oh man. So yeah. Um let's see. Just do more than one picture at a time or break with a walk and come back. Yeah, that's true. That is a good idea, you know. Balance. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna refresh my page and see if I can actually get some of these updated comments because this chat is disgusting. So bad. It's ridiculous. All right. Oh wow. So I updated and nothing changed. So that's kind of cool, I guess. It's still coming in nice and slow. But yeah, keep the questions coming. I'll keep on answering them and talking about stuff. I think it'll be fun. Um, yeah. And I guess I just have to keep waiting for the comments to actually come through though. And yeah, I was going to say something and then I totally forgot. I don't know what I was going to say. No. I was actually surprised that the last live stream did so well, but I think it's because you guys were thumbing it up. Like when you guys give it a thumbs up, it shares. I didn't realize that, but yeah, when you guys thumbs up the live stream while it's happening, it shares it on G Plus, and then it also for some people it shares it uh on Twitter. So, if you guys want to help out, get some more people in here, give a thumbs up now. And yeah, and then I'll answer more questions and whatnot. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah. So yeah, uh, what? My chat is not updating. It's oh now it's updating. What's up, Lita? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even ask you guys where you're all from. Oh, but I know where most of you are from because you guys are the same names. I know who you guys are. You guys are the OGs. You're the originals. You're like I've been supporting him before he was cool, and then you put on your hipster glasses and your hat. Okay. Okay. So Lita is asking. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. Um. I was wondering how to bring more life into drawing. Sometimes I get stuck on stuff like, am I doing the anatomy right, and the result just looks dull. Yes, that is something that I used to struggle with a lot too. But then I made this whole I made this thing that I had to do with all of my drawings. I'm just like I need to focus on life, energy, color, and movement and flow. Those are like my things, right? So yeah, you need to know what you want to get out of it, right? So instead of looking at it like, oh, I need to make sure this is anatomically correct, it needs to be perfect, perfect. Forget that crap for a little bit. You need to focus on telling a story. So if you have a set story of what you want to do, right? Like, okay, I got this one character right here, and she's just in love with that guy over there. And so how would she act? How would she feel about that? What kind of body language would she be giving off because she's in love with that dude over there? Or okay, there's two animals, they're interacting, whatever. Okay, so there's like a deer, and he's right over here, right? And there's a wolf in the picture, and the deer can kind of sense the wolf, but doesn't really know what's going on. So the deer is kind of on edge, but kind of not on edge. You know what I'm saying? And the wolf is hiding because obviously it wants to catch the deer. So now, how would they be reacting? What kind of body language and what kind of signals would their body be giving off? What kind of tension? Okay, cool. Now that I know what kind of tension they're going to be giving off, what would show that well in the environment? Like, what kind of environment would be good for that? Oh, okay, lots of trees so that the wolf can find cover. Maybe snow so that the wolf could be in the snow, right? If it's like an Arctic wolf, whatever, right? And then you'd be thinking about like how can I give across this story perfectly? Because anatomy is only going to help so much. You can have the best anatomy in the world, and it's not going to do anything for you, right? So you got to think about these things. Okay, cool. Is the wolf going to succeed in killing the deer? Are we on the deer's side, or are we on the wolf's side? Do we want the wolf to win? Do we want the deer to win? How could we reflect that with the colors that we chose for this, or for the lighting that we chose for this? Can we have like a lighting that's more morbid? Do we want a red hue in the background, a red glow, or something like that to show that this deer is about to get murdered? Or this kind of stuff, right? You can think so deep into the background of your story, and you can come up with all these different ideas. And then when you go for it, it's just like anatomy is like the last thing you're even focusing on. So then you just do up a sketch real quick. You get your ideas down. You get your rough copy going, and then you watch some videos, do a little bit of research, see what the situation is going to be like, see how it is in the real world, and then from there you can fix up the anatomy, fix up whatever else, and then you got yourself a good ass picture. Yeah, all right, cool. Oh yeah, all right, cool. So next question. Okay, so Lightning Hewa. Am I even saying your name right? I don't know. And again, my damn lip is all sore. Okay. What do you think about manga artists? I love manga artists. I think that they're amazing. And do what you do. If it's what you do, then do it to the best of your ability. Also, I have an account on Pixiv, and oh my god. Okay, so nothing more. Yeah, you know what? No, okay. I can leave a Mario Kart a thon thing. Yeah, forget that crap. Oh, by the way, guys, I wanted to tell you. I almost forgot. Tomorrow I'm doing another live stream. I know, because Friday was supposed to be live streaming and my internet went out the night before and I was really pissed off. So I didn't get to do it on the Fridays. So I'm guessing that's why it's just like I figured I lost a lot of people. But yeah, so I figured to make up for it, I'm gonna do a live stream weekend. No, okay. And tomorrow we have a special guest. Woo! Hopefully he shows. I don't know if he's going to, but hopefully he does. Will Terrell is gonna be joining me tomorrow, so you guys can ask some cool ass questions. Keep it chill. You know what I'm saying? Keep it chill. Please. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna do it how we do it on this channel. Right? We're gonna We're gonna talk about cool stuff. Ask him some cool life questions. Don't be like, "What kind of pencils do you use?" Because I will, I'll rage. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this chat is crazy slow. I can't believe this. I wish there was another way to get a chat going, like embedded something, or maybe Garfield. Garfield. All right, sorry. I've been drawing for quite some time, but I'm still not really confident about my drawings. Do you think I should try to upload some of them, or should I wait? Upload, man. What the? That's not even a real question. Upload your drawings. It doesn't matter if you're confident about it or not. Sometimes the thing that you don't like is what everybody else likes. That's why people always get angry. Like, oh, I posted this sketch and everybody liked my sketch, but I worked so hard. Because it's like that's the one drawing that really had the life to it. You know, that's the one drawing that you relaxed and you were able to actually have fun with. And that's why people relate to it. Also, when you post it online, you know, other creatives and stuff like that, or even regular people can be like, oh, this seems awesome, or this seems kind of off, and then you can use that to get better, right? But confidence issue, I mean, it comes. After a while, it's not even a confidence thing. You're just like, oh, cool, I did a drawing. Let's just put it on the internet, because who cares? Who cares? Stop, like, you, don't, like, you can put your heart into making it, you know, but once it's done, just let it go. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta disconnect after you finish. You can still love it. You can still be proud of it, whatever, but disconnect a little bit so that you're able to kind of put it out there and be like, you know, I did. Because think about art, right? I mean, art's for you, but it's also, you know, you're expressing yourself in a visual medium, right? Visual. People can see it. You know, people used it. It was a language for the longest time. It's still a language. Let it be your language. Use it as a language. Do it, please. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Hello. I cannot say your name. What the hell? Okay, if you could join Luffy's crew, would you be a devil fruit user? If so, what fruit or made-up ability would you have? Ooh, that is a good question. Shoot. Damn. I would I would probably be a devil fruit user because I mean I love swimming but not that much, so whatever. So I'd be alright with being on land. What kind of power would I have? Ooh, I don't know. I love I love what's his face with Ice Age. Okay, I don't know why I forgot his name, but he's awesome. Or that light guy, he's really cool too. I'm forgetting names like crazy. I suck at names in anime, even though I love the anime like crazy. I'm just like that. That's just me. But yeah, so I'd probably go for either ice or light, because those are just badass. Yeah, but like stretching, not that exciting to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So okay. Okay. What kind of advice do you have about inspiration? How to use and not copy? What? What? Well, I kind of already did give the advice about inspiration, you know. So just kind of follow what I said earlier. Just do what you do. Or you mean inspiration from other people, not copying? Then just don't copy. Yeah, don't copy. How do you choose colors? I always end up with a giant mess of colors. I just can't balance them. That's from Kenko. Um, Colors is just something that I've always kind of known and liked. I mean, I explore a lot. I just kind of go through a lot of ranges of colors. I'm just like, oh, I like that, or I don't like that, or I like that a lot, or I don't like that a lot. Ill. And so, yeah, that's just kind of how it is for me. It's more of a natural thing, but I mean, nature can give you some really, really cool color combinations. Like, guys, look outside. Have you ever seen outside in the calm of a storm, like the calm before a storm? Have you seen how outside looks before a storm hits? It's freaking beautiful. Like it's ridiculous. Go outside during a sunset. Go outside while the sun is coming up. Don't drive at 6 o'clock. You know, this kind of things. Look at nature. Nature tells you a lot of things. It gives you some magical colors, and the way you experience those colors, the way you look at them, can be different depending on who you are, and the way that you represent those colors can be different depending on who you are. So, you know, That's what I do. I let nature kind of tell me what to do with my colors, and then I push it. I push it real good. I can't do all the other sounds. Okay, yeah. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so Easy Hoax said, "Hey Siege, did you find that being depressed made it hard for you to draw and slowed down the learning process? I find it hard sometimes, and it's very frustrating." Yes, yes, I do. I am a very happy person, and so when I was not happy, I was not drawing. That was it. The end. I couldn't do it. It hurt too much to draw, and so I took a break. But usually, well, after a while, I realized that it was okay to just take a break, and that helped with me getting, like, I mean, it didn't help with the whole getting past the depression, but it took a lot of an edge off of that whole responsibility, right? The whole thing, like, you can't take a break. You must draw always. If you're not drawing, well, then you're not worth living. I'm like, no, art is a part of my life. It is not my life. Like, some people, it is their life, I guess. They integrated it completely, but you are allowed to take a break. If you need to take a break, you're allowed to take a break, right? Like, I mean, I've been dealing with it lately where I have to work out now for my health, right? And I have to go down and I have to get real food from the farmer's market and stuff like that for my health. And so I'm not allowed to just sit around and just draw all the time anymore. I have to get up and get out and do stuff and stay active and whatever, or else I'll die. So it's like, you know, you are allowed to do that. All right, cool. Okay, next question. Okay, Mikey. I'm Mikey. I rock. I'm Mikey. You guys know that song? It's from the Cool Kids. It's really good. It's old though, but it's really good. Yeah. Okay. So, how have you become so chill? Seriously, if I was as chill as you, I'd have more friends. Oh my girl. Well, you know, I sit in the freezer for at least 3 to 4 hours a day, and also sometimes the air conditioning is on here for a really long time. That's kind of hardcore. Yeah, actually, that's really hardcore. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts me internally. That's how I'm chill, and that's what it's all about. Okay, okay. Here means freedom. Freedom, freedom. All right, cool. Yeah, no problem, Lita. Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Where do I come from? I am from England, Peterborough, England. Yeah, I was born there when I was born, and then I moved. Well, my dad came to Canada when I was just a baby, and he came to find work because he realized that things weren't going as well over there, and also there's more opportunities here in the Canadales. And so he came here, and then I think it was like 2 years he was here on his own. I didn't know, I was a baby, and then he flew me and my mom over, and then we started our lives. You know, basement to basement, then apartment, then moved up, bought our first house, then moved up, bought a house that wasn't built yet, and then had it all built up, and then bought another big house. And my parents did really well, and I'm so proud of them. I'm so, like, you don't realize it when you're young, when you're a kid, because you don't see how much your parents are working and how much they're doing. You just this is all you know, so it's like, it's not like you expect it, you just live it. But now when I'm looking back and I'm just like, God damn, that was a lot of money. You guys are crazy. And how hard my dad worked to get that far, you know, how much my mom did to take care of me, my brother, and my sister. It's crazy stuff. So I'm really, like, proud of them, even though it's kind of weird for a son to be proud of his parents. Yeah, so that's what happened. Whatever. Okay, that's my answer. What's up, Andra? Okay. Okay. Would it be alright if I created a Siege Art community on G+? Cool, yeah, go ahead, Mikey's. You can do that. I don't think anybody wants to join that, but if you guys do want to do it, then go for it. It doesn't bother me at all. Yeah. Ree Chung asks, what type of artist are you? Concept artist, illustrator, designer? I'm a none of those damn things, you know what I'm saying? I am a Siege artist, and I do my art for this, and that's what I want to do. I mean, I guess, I don't know, because the other day I was doing concept art for a freelance job because I needed money, And then the other day, I did some illustration for a card game because I needed to do that for, some old stuff. So it's like I am whatever I am at that time. I'm not a designer. Well, I mean, I guess I can design. I do fashion stuff too. I I don't know. I don't really like titles anymore so much because I'm just doing what I'm doing. Like this is what I want to do. So I'm gonna call myself. I put it at the bottom of my emails. I'm a creative media artist now, right? Eh, because what I do doesn't exist, you know. So yeah, I'm a YouTuber. There we go. Cool. Edit my voice. Man, get the hell. Art fruit. Ew. That ew. No, I don't want that. That girl's fruit is disgusting. Don't even. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I no, that's not happening. Okay. Um. Okay. Copying stuff. Maniac. Okay. Uh. Did you ever try doing 3D like ZBrush? Hell, nah. Ugh. No, I don't like 3D. To be honest with you, although I'm starting to learn SketchUp. Don't laugh at me. I'll kill you. No, I was using Moto for a little bit, like for a day. I was just like, cool, replicators. That's all I wanted to do with them. Like, replicators. And then I was just like, all right, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to drag this shape up like this. And it was just all like, I was like, yeah. Because, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of do something crazy. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really like sculpting and stuff like that in 3D. I think it's awesome when other people do it, although I don't really look at it that much. Yeah, it's just I think it's I like the end result. Like I enjoy seeing some cool 3D models and stuff in games and sprites and whatnot in games. I think well, I mean I guess sprites not really a 3D model per se, but whatever. I like it when in the end. I'm not really a fan of doing it myself. I'm not really a fan of just looking at it. Like somebody posts a picture of 3D. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, did you see that 3D model? It's not really what happens to me. But people do it. People get down on that kind of stuff. Know what I'm saying? Like freaking like Sakimi-chan. She freaking graduated doing 3D. That's like when I met her. She was in the contest and she was modeling in 3D, and I didn't even know it was her until she drew, and I'm like, oh, you're. Yeah, that was actually it was like a mini fan moment, but then she didn't want anybody to fan, so I was just like, all right, gotta be cool. Hey, how's it going, girl? And then I was just awesome the whole time we hung out, and it was great. Okay. What do you think about Yoji Shinkawa's style of art or Makoto Shinkai, if you know who they are? I know Yoji. Hold on, let me search. I know the art and I know the person, but I don't remember that well the look at the moment. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, because freaking what's her name? What's her face? She cosplays Omike Gibson. She cosplayed his stuff. I think Yoji is freaking ridiculously amazing, and his stuff is so freeing, and it's like fine art, and yet it's being used for other reasons. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And let's see. Oh, this guy. You know what? Honestly, this is the dude that made 5 centimeters per second, which by the way is how fast the pedal falls to the ground. That's how fast it's falling, 5 centimeters per second. That's how fast it supposedly it falls. Like the sakura when it falls off the tree. This guy makes me wanna like I love him and I want to choke him into unconsciousness. I'm like, stop making me cry. Like he's so mean. What is wrong with him? His art is beautiful. Like the stuff he does, it's like it's art, but it's like it looks like it's real, but it's not real because the colors aren't real. It doesn't make any sense. His stuff is so nice, and like because he creates a scene, he creates a world, and it's just like and then I love it, but at the same time, I'm just like I hate you. Why can't you just make a movie with happiness, you bastard? Yeah, so that's how happened after that. Let's see. Um, that's true. That is why I'm chill. Yeah, Akogi. That's his name. There you go. Whatever. Okay, so that's for everybody else. Have you ever, Penny? What kind of question is this? Penny, Penny. Have I ever, Penny? Okay, let's read this. Have I ever tried knitting or crocheting? What kind of question? What kind of question? Okay, yes, I have tried knitting and crocheting, and it wasn't very fun. Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. I'm just like, okay, let's go. Oh my God, this is. So I gotta put it under like. Uh, so yeah, that's what happened with my knitting and crocheting experience. And hopefully you guys will join me next time for my new series called Knitting and Crocheting Siege Plus Life Advice. No. All right. You're a freelancer. Almost, but not exactly. Well, I mean, I am a freelancer by definition because I'm still freelancing, but I don't want to freelance. I'd rather be an entrepreneur. I want to run my own thing without having clients. Like I've told you guys before, I want to do this, right? And so it's just like I got this. I want to get my website going. I've got a couple other big plans and stuff for the future that I want to do, which relate. I can tie them all together, right? But this is what I want to do rather than be like, all right, okay, Mr. Client Person, how can I make your life so much better and do all this work for you? And then you can kind of put my name at the bottom corner of the image, and then other people will be like, wow, I love that game. And then this is like, I don't really have that much of a part of it. No, forget that crap. I want to be the one. I want to be like, oh, have you seen Siege's thing? Siege did this. Siege, right? Because, I mean, I'm planning on doing some fashion stuff in the future too, right? I want to get it together. I want to do it in Japan. I want to launch it. I want to launch it and sell it to you guys. I want you guys to have input, to give me ideas and stuff like that. I want like a whole lookbook section on my site, And it's just like you're wearing my stuff, you see my stuff. It's not like it's like my name is behind it rather than my name is under it and almost invisible. Like where you have to sign really tiny in the corner. I don't want any of that crap. Get that. I want to be in control of everything that I do. That's actually why I realized I didn't want to freelance that much. Was because of the fact that having to make all these revisions for other people's visions to make other people's visions come true was not really my view of good life. Like I said, I do have clients who I work with really well, and I love working with them because they want my vision completely, and we work together really well. But I know the bottom line, the base thing that I want from my life is I want to be doing what I want to do. I want to have people working with me, people that believe in what I want to do. That's cool, whatever. But I want to just make it like, I'm the brand on top, and all of the things that I do fall under me. I'm in control of it. The end. Thanks. Okay. Do you often sketch on paper? Often. And any favorite YouTubers or bloggers? That's from Nikute Williams. Okay. Yes, I do sketch on paper sometimes. I don't have any right now because like my sketchbook's over there. I just toss it and it's like, cool, finish the painting, and I just do it. But yeah, I do draw on paper sometimes, especially my storyboards are all on paper because it's so much faster. I'm just like circle for the head, I, and it's good now. It's all good. But yeah, I do sketch on paper when I go out and I do like drawing in public and stuff like that. It's all on paper and everything. So yeah, that happens. And favorite YouTubers, yeah, Dashy XP, Dashy Games, Dashy's second channel. Okay, yeah, Dashy XP is probably my favorite, like my number one. But I also love Will Terrell because he's awesome. I love Eat Your Kimchi. They are freaking amazing. Like Eat Your Kimchi is they just opened up. Okay, I'll tell you in a second. And then we also have so we got Dashi, Eat Your Kimchi, Will Terrell, and who's the other person that I really Charlotte in Japan. I've been watching a lot more lately, probably because I started talking to her. And she's awesome. Her channel is really good, and she does some really cool Japanese stuff. Oh, and this guy named Abroad in Japan. You need to watch Abroad in Japan. And it's abroad, like one word, right? And in together, and then Japan. It's so good. He's so funny. He's probably the funniest person in Japan right now. But yeah, so those are my favorites. Yeah. And bloggers, not really. I don't really read or whatever any other blogs so much. And then Swoozie as well, of course, for YouTube. Swoozie is just funny, right? You guys got the big guys too, right? Like I watch like For Neverworld, often. And I watch like David Soul because he's hilarious, and I watch Just Kidding Films because he's on it, and stuff like that. And then I watch like the Rad Brad sometimes for gameplay, but most of the time I try to stick to Dashy because he's freaking hilarious. He's so funny. But yeah, so those are my favorites. As you can tell, not really much about art because I don't care. Okay, okay, so you're just asking questions because you like me messing up with your name. So Hugh said, "Yo, Siege, do you know Urbans?" Yes. It's an upcoming Canadian TV anime. Yes, and it looks so cool. Yes, and you can say Hio instead of my YouTube name. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Hio. Okay. So yes, I do know Urbans. It's being made by that studio up in Montreal, filled with ridiculously good people, and the designer is what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, but he did that one picture of the girl who's kind of like over and like she's kind of like her ass is up in the air and she's all pink, and then the guy's got a gun or whatever, and it's like and it was just like paint flying everywhere, and that picture is really awesome. Yeah, I know him. I know them. Oh yeah, Farik Art, Farik, whatever. Anyways, yeah, those guys are cool. Yeah, it looks like a really cool hip hop anime with all the like the lights and stuff. It's really cool. It's like hip hop dance and all that kind of stuff. It looks really cool. Yeah. What up, yeah, boy? I tried 3D. That's cool. Wow, that sounds really hard to do. Tried 3D modeling and made a square move to the left a little. That's great. Check out David Revoy. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna check out David Revoy. It's like David Convoy. I'm just gonna let that one simmer out a little bit, just gonna let it go. Like, okay, cool, we done, and we back. We are. Okay, yeah, this is some cool. Oh, I've seen this stuff before. Yeah, this is cool stuff. This is cool stuff. This is chill. I mean, it's not like, but it's nice. It's pretty. I like it. This is pretty stuff, but not like. But the storytelling aspect of it is very pretty, very nice, very well done. Like just little things. Like this is kind of what I was describing before when I was saying like, building up your ideas from a main idea, like from your overhead idea, and then thinking of ways to go about it. That guy's got that down. Guess he just fedora. I'm not wearing no damn fedora. I know how to talk to girls. See, get it? Because fedora wearing neck beards. That's what people have been saying to me. Like they're like, oh, I can't believe it. That fedora wearing guy is all like, oh, I'm a victim because I can't talk to girls and girls and they owe me something. Fedora, yeah. And this is like, it's like, oh, somebody said like, what's the best contraceptive? And somebody said a fedora, and this is so funny to me. Oh man, I used to wear fedora back in the day. I was still super cool because it was like I wore it because I was dancing, right? I did boogaloo, so I wore fedora when I was doing my boogaloo, right? It kind of makes sense. It's part of the uniform, you're wearing boogaloo uniform, you wear fedora, you're like don't. Yeah. All right. So there's now an art community called Siege Art Community. Cool. Yay! So join the community, guys. You can ask Mikey's Monarchs, and he'll tell you where to go and stuff. Yeah. And thanks, Easy Hoax. I'll be working on my stuff. Okay. I see Stenseng. Yeah, I mean, I should give it a try, but I suck. Okay. Yeah, so see the Garden of Words. I've heard about it. I've looked at all the art from that, but I haven't actually watched it yet. I'm curious. I might watch it. At the same time, I'm not that curious, and I don't like crying all the goddamn time. He's not nice. He's so mean. Okay, cool. Let's see. So yeah, we're getting a link going on here. Sonic Blast wants me to wear fedora. That's mean. What is wrong with you? Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. Mikey's, you're right. I need the time skip hat because this one I love it to death, and it's gonna be like in a shrine and stuff in Japan. I'm gonna make a shrine around my hat. But yeah, I do need the new one so I can be all like, hey guys, look at me. I am the gangster. Ooh. That was like my almost Filipino accent. I know it was horrible, but I grew up with them, so they'll forgive me. They'll never forgive me. Okay. Haven't used G plus. Yeah, I don't even know how to find it in G plus. What's going on? Susie is awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So my questions have stopped updating. Oh, no, there we go. So you've got Lonely Hunter K N Z. I don't know what that stands for. What is that? Okay. Do you think that a budget $100 tablet and approximately $400 average PC is enough for beginners to start their career as digital artists, or is it necessarily advised to invest in professional gear? Hmm. That is a fantastic question. Actually, no, it's not. I mean, it's not. That's not fantastic. It's just that it's not like a hard, profound question. $100 tablet. Yeah, I mean, you can get. There's some pretty good tablets out right now, and there's some competition going on for Wacom finally. Bastards. But yeah, you can get yourself a Bamboo for like what 70, $80 or something like that now, or you can get one of those bigger ones from like Monoprice and stuff like that for a pretty decent price. So yeah, a tablet you can get one under $100 for like pretty easily. Or you can do like me and go secondhand and get yourself like an Intuos, because I love my Intuos like crazy. Like I just love it so much. I just need the extra pressure sensitivity. So I got myself an Intuos and I got it for $95, which was dope. So yeah, and I got it secondhand from somebody and it worked. So I don't care. It could have been 15th hand. I don't give a damn. But yeah, and for $100, I mean, you just need a PC that can run the programs that you need it to run. Like I was running an old crapbox PC, but it could run Photoshop CS4, and it could take my drivers. It wasn't very fast for games. It wasn't very fast for much other stuff, but it did what it needed to do. So, and that computer was like $200. Now my computer is not that expensive either. It's like $700 with updated RAM, and it runs everything that I need it to run really fast. You try not to keep it too clogged up with stuff. You don't need the top of the lane. Like that's mostly for video rendering, which you need a good PC or a Mac, and 3D stuff. That's like the demanding stuff where you have to actually render. But actually, just painting is not that hard on your computer. So yeah, there we go. So go get yourself some gear and get your stuff working. All right, cool. And then you can always upgrade. And especially if you get a desktop, you can just swap out pieces and stuff like that too. So you can always upgrade. Ooh, oh good. Have you watched Space Dandy? Penny asked. Yes, I have watched it. I haven't caught up. I watched a few episodes and then I decided to just let it simmer. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sit on this, wait for it to finish, wait for LaShawn Thomas to stop hyping it up so damn hard. That hasn't happened yet, but I have waited on it. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to catch up with the whole thing. I really love the animation style for it. It was so good. Like especially when they introduced that one chick and she started fighting and stuff. I was like, woo! Woo! So yeah, that was awesome. So I'm gonna watch that for sure. Catch up with me some. Catch up with me some. That's a good sentence structure. Yeah. So next question, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Here, I'll put the group into the description of the video. I'll put it at the top. This is weird, but whatever. I'll do it. I'll do it, baby. I'll do it, baby. Tell me if this link works. Um. Okay. So Google plus group. There you go. That's what we'll do. And we put it in the link there. Okay. There we. Oh wow, that didn't work. Let me check that link again. Oh, there's spaces and stuff in here. Damn it. What the hell, sir? Okay, there we go. That should work now. Okay, give that link a try. Tell me if it works or not. If it doesn't, I'll fix it. If it does, I won't fix it. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Um. Tablet helps at the end of the day. It's your skills that make the piece. Yeah, but I mean, having a tablet and if you want to do digital art and you have a tablet, it helps a lot because it is a different set of skills from getting good with a mouse. Like it crosses over, the theory crosses over, but like getting used to actually holding a tablet and whatnot, that doesn't really cross over if you're not using a tablet. So, but the theory will cross, so you don't have to worry about that. Just yeah. But yeah, get yourself a tablet. When you upgrade, I feel like there's a moment when you should upgrade. It's like when you literally feel like you're trying to get certain details down with your brush and you can't get it because you're limited by your tablet, which is what happened to me. That's when it's time to upgrade, because I was drawing so subtly and nothing was happening, and then I got this new one. I'm like, oh my god, I can touch as gently as the wind. Oh my god, my hands feel like cotton. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, I was watching Aku no Hana, and oh my god, I hate that anime so much. I mean, I like it, but I hate it so much because the main character of that anime, is so soft. I'm like, this kid should have been in a Downies commercial. He's softer than those damn puppies. He's softer than a Samoyed's freaking like fur. This kid is so soft. It's disgusting. It makes me sick. Ugh. Hate him. Yeah, so that's what I was doing there. What are more questions? Yeah. But you don't even need that big of a resolution on an image, so you don't even have to worry about that. If you guys haven't seen it, Roboto made a post about using lower DPI and lower image sizes and whatnot to draw and with your images. So go check out, if you guys don't know him, Roboto. Go check out his Tumblr, and he has a post about that. I wrote his name in the chat there. And yeah, go on his Tumblr, and he writes about how to use lower DPI and whatnot to do your images and how it will still come out pretty awesome. So yeah, check that out, and it's awesome. So yeah, I'm good. I'm doing this promotion thing, right? I'm yelling, shouting people out, shout to the heavens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Okay. So some questions came in finally. Yeah, XP is awesome though. That's why XP is the best. I wish I didn't have Windows 7. And I don't want Windows 8, but I'm gonna have to upgrade to that too. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Air conditioning. I do have air conditioning, but it's not on at the moment. But I'm feeling all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling, girl. Okay, yeah. So I put my Society 6 in there, but it's at I put it at the top now. So there we go. Now you can see it. It was at the bottom before. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I mean, I got this hat on. You know what I'm saying? No. There we go. Looking all cool. All right, there you go. All right. And I feel really good right now. No. Okay. Canada's permanently winter? Yeah, that's exactly what it is here. It's freezing outside. Every time I open up the window, just snow just piles into my room. It turns into a winter wonderland. It's fantastic. Are you African? Did somebody ask me that? What the hell? No. Oh, I see. It was Hio or Hio. No, Hio. I'm not African. I'm British. And I am, and I'm not British African or African American or Afro or Afro anything. I am Jamaican by blood. Yeah. So, but I have more European stuff going through my blood than that. So it's just like yeah. Oh, no problem for those answers, and thanks everybody else for helping me out. And better teach you about fashion design. I'll teach you about fashion illustration. I mean, I'm doing the fashion design too for my own brand, but because I got this thing called Calm Chaos, and it's my brand that I came up with while I use my abstract work in it and making clothing out of it, but I haven't gone too far with it because it costs a lot of money. So hopefully when I'm making more money, that I can put all of that into the business side of doing that and get me and hire me some designers, like actual designers that do the whole clothing cutting and all that stuff. Hire them, get them all together, do some collaborations, and get some of these clothes on the market. Because I have this other idea where I made it's almost like a game, and you guys get to kind of pick what the characters are doing and who lives and who dies, and their different styles and everything like that. And then during that game, what they're wearing and their gear and stuff will be available to actually buy, so you can kind of follow your crew and support them and rep your team with the clothes that is being made for it. So I think that's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be focusing on both women and men in that. Although I really love women's stuff, not wearing it. But yeah. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's see. When does it sucks? Yeah, you tell him, yo. Tell him. Okay, Norway and Canada is approximately the same level. We're super warm here. Yeah. I'm doing all right. I like this is a light scarf. This is very light. So light. Oh my god, scarf light. Oh. Okay. Mikey is asking. Oh, what's up, Black Escargot? Okay. What is the worst anime you've seen? Ooh. Worst. I don't even know. Honestly. I can't say I've seen a bad anime like in the sense that like the anime itself sucked, but I mean I've seen like there's this one anime that I watched a part of on YouTube and it was like about just this brother and sister that wanted to have sex with each other. That was kind of weird. I was trying to find a picture to send to my girlfriend of two people like doing that nasty like tongue kiss, the one where their tongue's like blah, 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 and it's like kind of like doing like the wave with their tongue. And I thought it was gonna be. I was trying to find that picture and I found the link on YouTube and it was just like this forbidden love thing with these two little kids and they're like, oh, it's not lipstick, it's chocolate. Eat it. And then he's just like, oh, la, la, la. And I was just like, ew. Ew. So yeah, that was kind of nasty. But other than that, Aku no Hana pisses me off. I've never seen an anime where I hate the main character so much as this. He's always crying the whole time. That's literally his character. And the girl's like, put this on. He's all like, I cannot do it. And she's just like, do this for me. Oh, break up with her. Do that and do this and be with her. Oh, you're a pervert. You just like it. Oh, I don't like it. Please stop it. And she's all like, you do like it. You know, no, I can't. And they're like, stop listening to the girl. She can't do anything. She's not even that strong, son. You're so and it's just ridiculous. And he had all these like inner like life problems and stuff. And I figured it was like an extreme version of what really happens, I guess, in a lot of like in a lot of schools and stuff. Just because, especially in Japan, like it's a different atmosphere. But this guy just, oh my god, you know what? Yeah, boy, shut your mouth, son. I'll come over there. Yeah, and yeah, there are Africans everywhere in the world, everywhere. Especially Nigerians, they get oh my god, every time I go somewhere, people are like, are you Nigerian? I'm like, do I look that dark? But I'm joking, Nigerians aren't that dark. It depends on where they're from. But yeah, yeah, there are Africans everywhere. There's everybody everywhere. I mean, I could be like, there's lots of Chinese in Toronto. Yes. Oh, there's lots of Chinese in Japan. Yes. Oh, there's lots of Chinese in Australia. Yes. Oh, there's you know. See, so it's the same thing. Yeah. Keep those questions come rolling. I'll go for a little bit longer and cut. I don't know if I want. I might go the same length as last time. I don't know why. You guys are all late. Like what? You got like what is up with this? Is this cool? Are you guys trying to be cool by coming late? Oh, I'm just gonna arrive like an hour in. He'll probably go a bit longer. Is that what it is? Because we were like 20 people for ages, and all of a sudden now we're sitting at 40. Get out of here. Get out of here. But yeah, if you guys aren't, you know, don't have enough of me and you guys want to hang out again, tomorrow I'm going to be doing another live stream, I think same time, but tomorrow Will Terrell is going to be with me, so, you know, prepare your questions and don't just ask him about what pens and pencils he uses, you know, ask him about other stuff too, because Will Terrell has been really busy being awesome and stuff, meeting up with like, you know, other YouTubers and moving and you know, going to conventions, and you know, he was at VidCon. He was posting a bunch of pictures from VidCon and meeting like Mary Doodles and all this other cool stuff like that. So, you know, get some real questions ready for the dude because he's got some real answers. Radio Shack. Sonic Blast asks, how do you deal with color theory? Was it organic or did you study? In the beginning, it was organic because I'm just like, I like colors. I'm going to do this. 7 is green. Red is 8. I don't know, whatever. So I just painted and stuff, but I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand value, so it took me a while to understand value and then learn how to use it, and then I learned how to use different moods and whatnot. And so then I did do some studying afterwards. Mostly it was value study though, and then I was just like, oh, I can use any color I want everywhere as long as I have the right value of that color. So I was able to just throw it down and put it down. So that's what I did. So it's kind of part organic and part studying. A mix of both. I mean, I think you need that to get good at whatever it is you're doing, right? You got to still know a bit of, like, have a bit of grounded knowledge in it, and then the rest of it is kind of up to your intuition and up to you. So it becomes you, right? You just internalize everything. All right. What's your favorite pickup line? Oh, I got one. Get over here. That's worked multiple times for me. I mean, it was a little violent, and I used it on my pets a couple times. They didn't like it that much. I got bit a couple, a few. It wasn't like a deep bite. It was a little bit, but like I guess when you wrap a chain around something, and then you pull it towards you, they're kind of like they're caught off guard, especially if they're doing other stuff, like driving their car, and then you just like get over, and you pull them out of the car, and they're like, ah! Like down the sidewalk and stuff like that. And I do it to like children and dudes and trees and stuff. I mean, the trees didn't work out that well. Usually, I got dragged to the tree. But and like a firmly rooted, like really buff guy, he can do the same thing as a tree, right? You get over, and then you're like, ah! And then you go over to him. But I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's important to be together. It's important for two people that don't know each other or love each other or have any sort of connection to just be together, because that's what being human is about. Even if it's a tree or an animal. That's what being human is. Okay, next question. Uh, Pickup lines. What? Don't do that crap. Okay. So, I was always on time if I came to class. I was on time, kind of, possibly. Thanks, Captain Arts. I like this hat too. It's nice and pink, and I think that shows my masculinity. Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, look at me. I'm confident. I'm a strong, independent man. I can wear a scarf. Yeah, whatever. It's really big and fluffy and frilly. Yeah, I can do it. Look at this. I got a pink hat. Can't question my sexuality, son. So yeah, we got that. Okay. How do you make fun with the fundamentals? That's all good. You can leave and come back when you feel like it. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. I mean, it's all about what you want out of it, right? It's like, think to yourself, why am I becoming good at this? What do I want? Why did I start drawing in the first place? What was fun? What made me like it, right? It's like that's really it. You got to understand what you want out of it in the end, and then it's fun to do that thing. Do the damn thing. I mean, that's an honest answer. For me, like right now, like I told you on my video that I did the other day, which is my Romance in Japan Gion Matsuri video, which if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it, or else I'll hate you. I'll hate you. So I'll do it. My first Japanese video. I didn't know what the hell I was doing the half the video. That's why it took me so long to do it. I had to study. I have two screens. I have a screen right here, and I have a screen right here. And on this screen over here, it was all tutorials. Literally, the whole screen was like 4 different windows with tutorials. Okay, this is an After Effects tutorial. This is a tutorial on video composing, and this is another video on this. This is another video on that. These are multiple videos on how to do text overlays and stuff like that. This is how to change this, change that, do this, do that. How to storyboard properly, how to set up this and that, how to draw in a certain way. Like, I had so many tutorials up on this screen, And right now, I mean, I'm learning how to do SketchUp to help me do my process faster, right? And on this screen, it was like, here is Photoshop, here's After Effects, here is my editing program, right? Here's my screen recording program. On my desk was covered in paperwork with storyboarding and all this other stuff that I needed, right? And it was so much fun because I knew the final outcome of what I wanted. I want to make a video experience where I mix all of these different things together and I can do what I want. How am I going to get there? Well, I have to learn how to do all this other stuff that I don't know how to do yet, right? So I worked and I studied, and it was so exciting because I was learning all this cool knowledge that I could use on that final thing that I wanted, like, on this thing that I wanted to create, right? The whole idea of being able to actively go and do this thing over here, make my Japan videos, was making all this other stuff so much fun because I'm just like, oh, cool, now I know this other new really awesome technique that I can use to make my videos faster, to make them look better. Now I know this cool thing to make it look more atmospheric. Now I know this cool thing to change the weather in the picture and stuff like that. It's just super awesome, right? And that was exciting for me. That's how you make it exciting. What do you want to do with your art? Are you drawing just to impress professionals? Because that's a stupid idea. Who cares what the pros think? I don't care. Mark Benet can come here right now. I don't care. Like, honestly, don't. See, it's not about impressing the professionals. It's about impressing yourself and being happy with what you're doing. That's what it is. Like, it's like, I have this cool story. How am I gonna make that story the best that I can make that story? How can I express that in the best way possible? By impressing whatever big name is on there, right? Impressing Sakura or impressing Bob Meatbag. That's not gonna make your story any better. It's not gonna help at all. But it's just like, now you know all these different specific skills and stuff like that. You put them all together. You've studied really hard. You put out your first chapter or whatever, or you put out your 15th chapter because you've been using all of these chapters to study up and get better. Now it's just like, now that's like the final goal. And for me, what I've been doing is I've been using all of my Art Tips Life Blips to study. Have you not noticed? There's been a ton of different changes in these videos. One video is just a regular speed paint. Next video, something changes. Another video, something happens this way. Another video, stuff goes backwards and then goes forwards. Some videos I start with a piece from the last piece and I put it together. Other videos, things are animated and stuff. Other videos, things are just happening all at the same time. That was me studying, but I was doing it in a fun way where I could use it. You guys could see it. You guys could explore and see me mess up, or you could see me succeed. And then I put them all, and then I'm starting to put them all together into a video format, into a one video format where I can use this now in the future and go forth and prosper. Yeah. So there we go. That's how. Okay. I don't know. That was really long. I like answering long. Maybe I should learn to shorten my question. Oh, welcome. Thank you for making it. Kijulo, Silent K, Julo. Yeah, awesome. Wow. What the hell? Are you from China? Because I heard you were in China. Get my number. That's so lame. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna be super hipster artist. Nah, son, I'm getting smug because I don't care about being an artist. No, I told you, I am all about the experience and making videos. So it's like I'm gonna be a smug hipster YouTuber. That's what I'm gonna be. Like, yeah, I can draw, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can do a couple backflips, whatever. That's gonna be me in the future. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, when will you reveal how you edit your videos and how you merge your drawing recordings into one canvas? I'm gonna release that soon. I want to get a couple more videos out with that process going, just to kind of get it down, and then I'm gonna just tell you guys how I do it, because I mean, it's not that complicated, but it was for me because I'm just like, I want to do something that nobody else has ever done, and then I literally created something that nobody else has ever done. I was like, I want to be the first for some reason. I don't know. I've always wanted to have that one thing that I actually started myself. I mean, obviously, elements of it were taken from things that already exist, right? Like, I'm not the first person to do a speed paint, but I wanted to kind of make it mine. And so I finally studied up enough, and I wanted to do this for over a year. And I finally studied up enough and learned enough about programs that were really big and intimidating that allows me to do that. And so I'm going to let you guys know how I do it soon, and then you guys can all post like, yeah, I learned this from Siege. So I can fulfill my dreams of becoming a super hipster artist in the future. Yep, yep. All right. Let's see. Are you planning on making art, making drawing guides, or will you keep your videos focused on inspiring life tips? Jin, I am not going to be making art tutorials and stuff like that. If you guys like art tips and guides and whatnot, you guys know my friends. They all do that. We've got Cycra, we've got, you know, QBrush or whatever, you know, there's lots of people here on YouTube that will teach you guys how to do art and whatnot. That is not what I want to do. I don't want to be an art teacher. I don't. It's not interesting to me. It's not fun for me. I tried doing a video earlier where I did a tutorial and I bored myself to death. Like by the end of it, I was just like, no. Like I was done. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even post it. Couldn't even get halfway through the editing process. And no, I didn't make it through. I didn't even make it to the edit. I watched the video over and I was just like, oh man, this. Like literally moments in, it was so boring. I can't do it. I just don't like it. I can't put my heart into it. My channel is inspiring advice and travel stuff, Japan stuff. That's what it's gonna be. Just those two things, right? Started off with advice, which was actually I told a couple people this before, but the advice thing was actually the second part of my channel. It was supposed to be the subcategory, but then I used it to start my channel while I learned everything else, which is what I've been doing. And so slowly but surely there's going to be more cultural things and more Japanese things that are going to be filling up the sections of my week, I guess, on here. There'll be more videos. Most of them will be related to culture and Japan and life in Japan and things like that. And then I'll continue doing my art tip stuff because that's, you know, that's what got me here. And that's what I started off doing. And I still want to help people and give life advice and stuff. I mean, you can still give life advice no matter what you do. So, you know, but I finally am using my art as a tool, and that's what I wanted to do, to tell those stories. Those are the stories I wanted to tell. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. Yeah. Also want to become good and create some animation sometime in the future. Even learning the piano. God damn! Sonic Blast. Woo! That is good. Keep going with that. That is hardcore. Piano is really hard to play. I mean, just from my limited experience, I suck. I can't do that whole brain splitting thing. You're just like, oh, I'm just gonna put this one part of this part of my brain over here, and I'm gonna put this part of my brain over there. Nah, son. Nah. It's not happening. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Brian answered my question, and I answered like a mile. Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't want to fight Mark, first of all, because he seems very nice, and also he's ripped. Dude's huge. I seen his pictures. Son, you guys are like, ah. I'm like, nah, that's okay. Don't worry about me. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm a lover, not a fighter. Forget that crap. Don't be instigating. No, Mark's an awesome person. I have no intention of ever starting anything with any of the cool other creatives here on YouTube. Plus, his site's doing really well from what I've seen, so you guys can go check that out too. I'm not a part of it myself, but it looks like, you know, if you guys want some cool guides and stuff about how to draw, he's doing the damn thing. He's doing the damn thing. Okay. Still fighting through Loomis. I want to create worlds. Yeah, Loomis is good stuff. It's good stuff. So yeah, keep going. Keep going. Don't forget to look at real life. If you can travel, do it. Even if you have like, oh, there's some woods near my house, walk through those things. I mean, bring like a stick or something just in case there's a bear. But you know, explore stuff, see stuff. Like, look closely at stuff, right? You can see a whole new world by just looking closely at like a log that's fallen over or a tree that's fallen over and looking in it and seeing all the bugs and insects and the little crevices and the different types of bugs and different types of, you know, growths of plants that are growing on it, right? If you look closely at stuff, you can see almost an entirely new world that we just completely ignore and go past, right? If you look up long enough, you look at the clouds and you see the formations, and you look closer at those formations, you can see little things, little what looks like might look like a little magical kingdom of cloud, like and then with light rays shining through certain areas and parts that are dark and stuff, and you can get all these ideas about colors and worlds and this craziness. Go outside on a rainy day and just try to see how everything looks and what the rain is doing and how it's reflecting off the sidewalk, how the lights from your house or the lights from the city are reflecting off the ground, and what that makes you feel, how that makes you feel. All these different types of things. Those are stuff that can help you make a really cool, inspiring world, or amazing stories and stuff like that. You just got to look a bit deeper into what it is that you're looking at, which a lot of regular people don't do anymore. Children do it. Children do it all the time. That's why they look at their fingers like, oh, no, 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 no. And it's a world. They're in a world already. They're gone. They're not here. They're here physically, but their minds are wherever they are. And when two kids get together and they can do that together, it's ridiculous. It's amazing if you think about it. But we get older and we beat out of that stuff. It's ridiculous and it sucks, but hey, whatever. Okay, so we got Lonely Hunter. I'm almost done. I think I'm going to go for another 30 minutes again, like last time. I did 2 hours. I don't know. I like 2 hours. It's a good number. 2 is awesome. So you said Lonely Hunter said, I got another one actually for every artist in here. So if you guys all want to start answering this question, okay. Do you think that being an outsider or even introverted is a feature of an artist? Because most of my creative friends seem to be like it, and so do I. And you? All right, guys. Answer that question. Y'all know my answer to this question. Do I seem like an introvert? do I seem like I'm really shy and quiet to you? Yeah? Is that, No, I do know that there are a lot of introverted artists because art kind of does cater to that type of lifestyle. You're allowed to be alone and on your own, but there is a whole other side to it. And you ask a traditional artist, and a lot of them are kind of wild and out there. They're doing stuff which is kind of crazy. And I mean, you are an outsider to a degree because you are venturing on a journey that a lot of people don't understand. But I try to take the snowflake aspect out of being an artist. I try to, and like I noticed with the budding of Tumblr snowflakes that people are kind of like, oh, I'm an introvert and that makes me special. No, it just makes you an introvert. It's just you deal with people's energies in a different way than an extrovert. But does it make you any better? Does it make you any worse than as a human being? No, not at all, right? Like if that's how you recharge, if that's how you get your energy, whatnot, if you feel different from people, that's cool, do you. But it's not a big deal. It really doesn't matter, and I don't think it's a feature. I think a feature of being an artist or a creative is being an artist or creative, doing what you do. That's it. That is the main thing of being an artist. I have a story to tell. I have images to make. I have some sort of language barrier to cross through worlds. I'm going to do that with my art. And I also talk a billion miles an hour, but I still create these things. Or I don't talk at all, rarely, but I can do that with my art. Do you. Do what you got to do what you want to do, and be proud of yourself, regardless of it. I mean, I can't get behind the whole like, I'm so different from everybody else. So da 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 da. I mean, I do feel different from people. A lot of people don't really understand me, especially artists, because I'm not like how they expect me to. They're not like how they expect me to be. I mean, I told this story so many times when I was talking a lot and I made all these long posts about questioning life and questioning my decisions as an artist and whatnot. And I had the one girl go, "You're an artist. You're supposed to just shut up and draw. Shut up and let your art speak for you." And how hurt I was by that, right? It's like that's how a lot of people feel they're supposed to be. And so it's just like, oh, as an artist, I have to be like this. This is kind of like the exclusive club I'm supposed to be a part of, So I have to be introverted, even if I'm not introverted, and just do art because that's what art's all about. My art. If my art's strong enough, then I don't have to say anything. Yeah, that's great. No, forget that crap. Be you and do what you do. Art is just an extension of what you're doing. I can tell the story with my mouth, and then I can assist and give you guys visuals with my art. That's it. Do you? Yeah. I'm giving you guys literally a billion art tips life lips right now. This is awesome. Mikey, what are you asking? What do your family and friends think of your art? My family likes my art a lot, which is nice. They keep trying to get it framed and put it around the house. Actually, they do have some framed in the house. So that's nice. Yeah. It wasn't really hard for them to like it. It's just they were kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. But now through YouTube and they're seeing kind of how things are going here, they're kind of like they're happy for me, and they can kind of see that things are going well. Or yeah. And also I'm getting more attention and stuff, so it's kind of nice. And yeah, my parents are supportive. My friends, I have friends that are like my real friends are all very supportive. Like my close friends, my buddies and stuff like that, supportive or they're impressed. Some of them comes up, then we talk about it. It's not really the main thing. And yeah, some of the distant friends, I guess, like my Facebook friends and stuff. I don't think they loved my art because that's what they knew me for. But then when I started doing this, they stopped giving a shit. Like they don't they don't care about this whole thing. I'm happy I have you guys because you guys care. You guys love me, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of that's how it is. Um, welcome, Denise. You made it. Yes, and you still have time too. So that's cool. Um, okay, so how do you make money? Do you have a job? I do freelance still. I still do freelance, and Google AdSense. You can make money from making videos. Surprise! Welcome to the future. Yeah, I mean, I'm not making much from YouTube, so I'm still freelancing to offset to balance it, whatnot. But some people are able to live completely off of YouTube, of course. Right? And I'm planning on doing bigger things. I'm planning on getting my site up. I'm planning on doing my fashion stuff. I'm planning on doing travel stuff and getting sponsored and whatnot, as long as it relates to what I'm doing, of course. I'm trying to contact people so I can give away stuff because I figured I was gonna do that contest at 5,000 subscribers. Well, I'm almost at 6,000, and that hasn't happened. So I figured instead of doing that crap, I'm just gonna do giveaways because it's easier, and I don't have to think of any contest ideas and judge and upset people. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to contact people that are like in this area and stuff like that. So it's either gonna be like cultural things, like cool things I can get out of Japan, force it out of them, or it's going to be art things for this side of stuff, right? So it'll be depending on the videos, right? Like if I'm doing an art tips life flips giveaway, I'll give away art stuff or like creative stuff, right? So for like writers and artists and photographers and stuff like that. And then if it's on the other side of things, then I'm gonna give away Japanese themed things, right? So I'm gonna try to contact people and see if I can get that going. Oh yeah! So look forward to that instead of my stupid contest ideas because I suck at making contests. I don't know. Whatever, Osmel. I'm gonna stay online all day, all night, baby. Yeah. Um, let's see. What the hell? Yeah, boy, you're strange. I always thought Siege just maxed out his super meter while drawing and landed an art hyper combo. That's ridiculous. Uh, yes. Um. Okay. Dan Warren and Noah Bradley. Yeah, Noah Bradley talks about it sometimes too. Yeah, and I think I'm not really sure. I haven't actually watched any of the new videos with Noah Bradley and Darren Yao, but I really really look up to Darren Yao. He's like, I mean, sure he's from Australia. I know. I'm sorry, he's from Australia, but other than that, like he's I've always looked up to him because he's such a kind person. Like he's always cared about people, even though he's hardcore, and he's shown people that doing what you love to do doesn't mean that you have to be poor. And he's done a lot of really amazing stuff. Right now he has the Nomad coming out and everything. It's just ridiculously amazing. And he's also got a lot of advice to give about for creatives and for life and whatnot. So I've always followed him and followed what he's done and whatnot. So yeah, Darren's a great guy. Nora I don't know so well. And Dan Warren, I'd never really followed so well. I just saw his controversy on some online site, and I was like, controversy, whatever. Next time, if I'm ever in some controversy, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, see, just was caught taking his own pictures and using them in his art. Oh, he's a thief. He's an art thief. He's not original. I'm like, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, that's gonna be my controversy. Oh, Siege kissed a dog. I'm like, yeah, so what? I love dogs. That's gonna be my controversy. So, can't stop this fire. Um, let's see. Make animation in the future. Hells no, I'm not making animation in the future. I'm gonna do some little animations for my videos, but I'm not being an animator. Are you crazy? You know how much work that is? No, I don't have time for that. Okay. Okay, so Julo, I'm calling you Julo. I don't care what you say. Or KJ, I guess it's your icon. I'm struggling a bit with making actual drawings while I'm going through the fundamentals. Any ideas on what I can do to keep motivated? Well, I kind of answered that 3 times. Do you guys want to help KJ with the answer to that one? Because, yeah, I mean, I did answer it a couple times. It's at the beginning of this, well, in the middle and the beginning of the stream, I answered the motivation and the fundamentals thing. So you can check that out if you want, or people here can help you with that. But, yeah, I mean, the basics of it would just be make sure that you have your main idea and then study the things you need to help that idea along. When you have true motivation behind what you're doing, it's a lot easier to do that thing. It doesn't feel like a struggle anymore. All right, cool. Let's go. Okay. Did we have class together? Could have sworn we had chemistry. Oh. No. I was like, what? Did we have class? No. Oh my God. That was good. That was from Lonely Tofu art. That was fantastic. All right. Oh, more people have commented now. It's caught up. Damn it. That was a good pickup line. I like that. Okay, so Adolf Stalin Franco. Wow, that's a name. What's the best piece of advice you would ever give to someone? Ooh, I don't know. I guess make your own life. It's really it's straight garbage advice, but it actually works. Make your own life. Make your own future. Live for you and what you want to do. Yeah. And be strong. Be strong. That's the hardest part, I think. Too many outside social pressures that keep people from doing what they want to do. Yeah. What's up, MC? Everybody, my boy MC is here. He makes Japanese, well, he used to make Japanese videos. Now he makes culture videos and stuff about life, about language. So, yeah, you guys see that MC channel. Go check him out. That's my little shout out for my boy. He helped me before I even started my YouTube. He was helping me already. So, give me advice and whatnot. And, yeah, so, yeah, he's also very good at learning languages. Like, just ridiculous. So, yeah, go and check him out. Again, the MC channel, and he's in the comments there. You can check him out. Okay, so Osmal asked me, did I start off drawing manga style? Hells yeah! I loved manga when I was a kid. Like when I was little and I was copying pictures, I was just like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon, rock the band. Yeah, so hey, I did Dragon Ball. Shala, head shala. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I need epic music in here. Do you think knowing how something works lets you draw it better, such as the inner workings of vehicle or structures of a creature? Of course. Yes, that does help you. Knowing something better it allows you to take it and mix it around and do different things with it. If you don't know it, then you probably can't draw it that well. It makes it extremely complicated. Yeah. Okay. Do you think? Oh, I read the same question. Serious question. Seeing that you do fashion, do you think you'd be releasing anything anytime soon? I'd be down to wear something designed by you. Hey, all right, Lonely. The first to pick up line and then this. All right. I'm not too sure. It really depends on when I get settled. And then my contacts. I'm gonna be trying to make some cool ass contacts when I go over to Japan. I got to get to a couple places and meet a few people that I've been already in contact with and ask some questions and stuff. I'm doing a lot of networking behind the scenes, and so yeah, hopefully I can get something out soon. I wanted to start with leggings. I'm planning on getting some leggings going soon. So yeah, but I mean that's leggings, so I don't know. That's more for women. So and thigh highs. I'm getting some thigh highs out there. Yeah, I got me some models that I'm gonna force to wear it. They're also cosplayers, so cosplay models. That's always good. And yeah, but hopefully soon. I need connections and I need money because money is important for this. Yeah, but my ideas are out there. I have the designs already done for some of them. For the beginning stuff, I'm creating my multiple sides. Right, I've created a couple chaos designs. I need to make some calm designs, and I'm going to make some of the hybrids for the mix for the V. Yeah, silent V. Yeah. All right. All artists are crazy. Hells yeah, and perverts. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Nick said, I think the whole introverted thing no longer applies when you get a lot of art friends and you talk to a ton about art with like-minded people. That's true. That is true. I mean, I don't talk about art all the time, but yeah, you kind of you know yeah. But people are still introverted. It just depends on how you regain your energy. That's it. For me, I need to go and see people. I need to interact with other human beings, and that helped me regain my energy to continue working. And my other friends need to just go home and read a book or be alone or just sit in silence and look at a wall or something. I don't know, pet a cat. Yeah. So, um, yeah, yeah, that's also true. People that kind of look at things and want to change things are usually seen as crazy. So when an artist is just like, I don't see things the way that you see it, they're like, oh, that person must be crazy. You can't be near them. No, no, no. So yeah, that makes you kind of crazy. Uh, yeah, so you embrace your weirdness, guys. Embrace it. What's up, Tori? Yeah, we've got about 9 minutes left, and then I'm gonna run away from here. But yeah. And what's up, the hell and Will? That's a cool name, and Will. Yeah, okay, the hell and Will. All right. Okay. Ooh, let's see. All right. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. What is this? What's happening in this chat? People tell me that I'm an artist. They just ask, "Can you draw me?" uh, yeah, some people asked me to draw them in the past. I was just like, can you pay me? And they're like, No." And I was just like, oh, cool, look, you found your answer. So yeah, that usually helped. That helped a lot. Yeah, I did. No. I'm not a big fan of drawing people. So it's like, yeah, I do art, and they're like, oh, wow, cool. Could you draw me sometime? I'm like, no, no. Also, I have this whole thing where it's just like I try not to work with family and friends because you mix business and you mix friends together, and sometimes you can get a nice combination of failure and anger and just like heartache and stuff. So I try to keep it separate just based on that experience in the past where it's like you try to work with somebody and you're just like, yeah, it's gonna be great, woo, and then you actually get into it and you're like, oh, cool, I hate you a lot. Yeah, so yeah. uh yeah, you can't post links in here. So, and that's not on me. Um, yeah. Uh, Hold on, let me type something in here. I guess my internet cut for a second or something. I'm not sure if you guys can still see me. By the way, once you look at the timing of that question and then the timing of when you actually hear me say that, you're gonna be like, oh look, there's the delay. Oh, that's a question. Yeah. I don't know. Some people talk about how the chat was shut down or some other stuff, so I'm just making sure that we're still online. All right, all right. You know, better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. So weird. You guys are weird. You guys always peak right at the end. It's like, oh, I'm about to leave now, and everybody's just like, oh, let's join. Let's join the hangout and let's join the stream. This is gonna be really, really great. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. So again, tomorrow I'm doing a second stream with my buddy Will Terrell. So that's gonna be really cool. Uh, ah, I see. Yeah, the chat's going faster. Well, I mean, I'm reading the chat in real time, but the what you're seeing is coming later. So yeah, so I mean, we're all in the future. um, yes, yeah. So tomorrow, Will Terrell's gonna be here with me. We're gonna hang out and talk about stuff with you guys. So you guys can ask him tons of questions, and then we can listen to Will Terrell laughing. All of us can listen to Will Terrell laughing for about an hour. That'll be great. And yeah, we are almost done. We have 5 more minutes. So thank you guys all for joining, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys all come back tomorrow. All right, now I hope you guys all show up tomorrow and hang out with me and Will. And you know, if Will makes it, I don't know. Hopefully he does. But yeah, so you know, save some questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Save some questions, and it's gonna be dope as hell. And we're gonna have a good ass time. And hopefully my mouth will be fully healed by tomorrow, because you know this whole like thing is not very cool. Whatever. Um, Possibly that might happen, but probably not, because I hate you. Yeah, I saw the Will Terrell laugh video. That was actually made by my troll. So the guy that hates on me, the one kid that always hates on me every time I'm in the super stream. Yeah, that guy made it. So yeah, that's why he's not here right now actually, because I blocked him. Everybody else like, just talk to him. Trolls are okay, dude. I'm just like, I don't have any time for trolls, son. So yeah, save Gaza. What? Like, I mean, I get it, but what? What's have to do with Will Terrell and laughing? Okay, we can save Gaza. Okay. Hello. Hello, Jelani. You're kind of late. We have 3 minutes. So, yeah. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing it at the same time. I think I'm gonna start it again at 3 and 3 EST. I'm gonna make the room in a bit, and then yeah, you guys can all join in, and yeah, but basically at the same time. So we'll be going from then until probably less time than this. I don't think Will's gonna sit around here and talk for 2 hours like I do, because I'm crazy. This is fun, but now I gotta get back and do some work and you know get some stuff going. I gotta work on that video for Tuesday, and I'm working on another Japan video. I'm doing Universal Studios Japan next video, so hopefully you guys are interested in Universal Studios Japan, and yeah, it can be a very biased video about why it's better than everything, and then I'm gonna do a Disney video after, and it's gonna be extremely biased about why it's better than USJ, and it's just gonna make no sense, and it's gonna be filled with hypocrisy and stupidness. Thanks. I'll rest in peace, of course. Yeah. The chat does that, Kenko. It just everybody just kind of like shuts up and whatnot. Yeah, I saw you message me, and yeah, I'm kind of in a live stream right now. So, um, so I guess you noticed a little bit, but that's probably not why I'm not responding. Yeah, I got work to do after, so I can talk for a little bit, but I have to get busy. These days I'm extra busy. When I first started the live stream, I had nothing but time but doing so many different things. Yeah, it's just hard for me to talk as much. But yeah, hell yeah. Universal Japan has the new Harry Potter in it. I gotta be like dun, 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 yeah. No? Okay. I'm just singing songs to get me all copyright hit. Copyrights all over the place. Copyright. So, anyways, we are on our last minute. Oh, look at that! It is 5 o'clock here. We are done, everybody. Thank you all for joining me today. Don't forget that we are doing another live stream tomorrow. So if you guys want to join, you guys have more questions, or you just want to hang out and chit chat and whatnot and get it down, get it in, get it done. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Will here, Will to and it's going to be really fun, and I think that you guys will all enjoy it, and I'm going to be wearing my hat and scarf again, and hopefully the air conditioning will be on because it's really, really hot. Okay, cool. So I am gone for tonight. I got a lot of work to do. I really, really do. Really do. I got to plug in all my tablet and get down to biz nows. And yeah, you guys have yourselves a great night, great evening, great morning, great day. I don't know what time it is where you are, but we are done. Okay, cool. Peace out.